Bitcoin just entered the world's top 5. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, 2 amazing new items, 4 amazing charts, and yes, we are seeing the dip. Exactly, I will tell you till which level we will dip, and of course ending with an inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the news first, guys. Bam! As of the 23rd of April, Bitcoin's market cap has surged to 1.8 trillion US dollar, and by that became the number 5 asset in the world. We just surpassed Google. As you can see here in this graph, we are now the number 5 biggest asset in the world. We are behind gold, Apple, Microsoft and Nvidia, and then on 5 we have Bitcoin. Gold, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, and then Bitcoin. And Nvidia, I think they also became really big because of Bitcoin, because all of the graphical power that they are selling worldwide because of all the Bitcoin mining, guys. So yes, the top 5, Bitcoin is in it. We just surpassed Google. And yes, as you can see, we're also bigger than silver and bigger than Amazon. Just to compare it, Bitcoin is now as big as 2 Tesla companies combined. That is how big Bitcoin has become. This is not multi-level marketing anymore. This is not anymore this asset class that you don't need to consider accumulating. This is the asset class, the decentralized asset class, the only decentralized asset class in that top 5. This is the only one that doesn't depend on governments, that doesn't depend on banks printing, that doesn't depend on anyone. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody can influence it in the way that they can influence centralized, regulated companies. And we are in the top 5 of biggest assets in the world. And that, of course, leads me to news item 2. Not only MicroStrategy understand that and bought like 6,000 more Bitcoins. We're now owning more than 538,000 Bitcoins. Also yesterday, MetaPlanet announced, yes, we have bought more Bitcoins as well because we believe in Bitcoin. So MetaPlanet, one of the big tech companies from Japan, also investing hugely now in Bitcoin again. With again adding 300 Bitcoins to their portfolio, they now almost own 5,000 Bitcoins. Of course, it's not as big as MicroStrategy, but more and more tech companies are starting to understand the power of Bitcoin, how it can protect their company's capital against inflation, against black swan events, against wars, etc. And that is why more and more huge institutional investors, but also more and more tech companies and other companies are gonna put Bitcoin on their balance sheet as a reserve asset. That's the reserve asset strategy that also the United States will follow, so please understand it. You should be buying Bitcoin more and more and more, guys. That were the 2 news items for today. Now let's jump into the DDBAM info part. Bam! The DDBAM info for today, guys, is that we are creating an AI agent that is an exact copy of me. This AI agent, voice agent, you can ask whatever you want 24/7 to that agent, and it will give you a reply based on all my videos, all my interviews, all my documentaries, all my anything that you can find on the internet. We have collected all the data, combined it in a database, and that AI voice is going to base all their answers on my knowledge. So you now have 24/7 access to me. And you can even hear my own voice giving you the answer. Look how beautiful. The butterflies likes my video. Look, it just came to me. Yes, you like Bitcoin? I think he likes Bitcoin. Maybe he has a Bitcoin collar. Can you see him? No. So that's the AI version. That was the messenger. Yes, AI version, go and check it. You need to own 10,000 DDBAM tokens to get access to that AI voice, etc. and way more. Just check DDBAM.me for all the information. Now let's jump quickly into the charts. As I can see, Bitcoin diving to 92,556. My Bitcoin ticker is over there. So yes, we are dipping from 94K area, but where do we dip to? What is the next support? I'm going to show you on the charts. Bam! The first chart for today, guys. I'm only going to do like 3 charts. I'm not going to do too many because I am really busy at the moment. But what I want to share with you is the very important thing. Those 2 green lines I drew already like months ago. I told you that will be resistance and support. They have been resistance and support. Look, the farther I zoom out, you understand why. This is a very important level. So we broke that resistance of 91K first. Now we even touched the resistance of 94K. That really was a resistance. Like I already told you a couple of weeks ago, that will be the resistance. And now it's not bad if we pull back, but we should not break that 91K support. So this is important now. You break out, maybe you retest, and then again you go up and break that level, go to 100K. That is something that should be happening. So if you want to take some buy orders, I would buy them around 91K. This is short term, guys. You can also see the RSI, we can see all the indicators very highly at the moment. So let me see. There we can also see that there was a sell signal at the moment, which is also really clear. So this is the support we want to see, guys. In the Gaussian channel, that's one I shared with you a couple of days ago as well. You need to understand that I told you guys, yes, we need to break out as soon as possible. This candle is breaking out, because the top of the Gaussian channel, guys, is 89,000 US dollars. So if this candle in 1 day and 20 hours closes above 89,000 US dollars, that is very bullish. This candle needs to close outside of this Gaussian channel. When we close outside of this one, the next one is going to open above it, and we are going to go higher and higher and higher, guys. Very, very positive move. Just like I told you in the last couple of videos, every time again, I kept repeating it to you, guys. Please be aware, I showed you this chart over here. Please be aware that whenever we touch that middle, that we break out. We touch the middle, we need to break out. And if we break out, that's a very positive thing for Bitcoin. And exactly that happened, guys. Amazing. On the weekly chart, also the same situation. Yeah, we keep following my candles over there. We now hit that blue line. I told you 2 days ago in the video, the blue line is going to be resistance. If we hit that resistance, we can pull back. I also told you that. And then we take off to a new all-time high. The RSI breaking out. Here, this cross almost happening. Yeah, these green lines, I drew them to be very clear. These are not the official lines. I told you at that moment, yes, we will go into a cross, and when that cross happens, that is when the boom happens, the big boom. And that big boom is coming closer and closer as more bullish candles are forming at the moment. Amazing charts, guys. I can't be bearish at the moment. I keep repeating, I believe we will surpass 100K probably in April, and 120K is my target in May. And yes, and then again, we can have a pullback, but at least we reach 120K in May. Short but powerful TA, guys. I don't have any special charts because I don't have too much time today. Thank you for enjoying these charts. If you did enjoy them, give them already a thumbs up. And yes, for all those that noticed, there is a new location because we did move. I'm going to show you more and more of the house through our videos, but it's a very beautiful house. I feel very zen here in the jungle, not too many constructions. Yes, amazing, guys. I hope you really enjoyed those charts. Short term, amazing volatility. Our bot also, of course, outperforming the market because of that volatility, buying and selling and buying and selling. I think it's almost 1.5 Bitcoins now after 13 months. The 100K bot, I will give you an update on the 100K bot tomorrow, but I think it's somewhere around $100,500 now in the first week. I'm going to check it. I had a couple of really busy days. That's why I couldn't focus on making videos, couldn't focus on updating you on everything. I need to move. I had the birthday of my daughter, Juna, yesterday. She turned 18, so we had a small celebration of that. So I couldn't attend too much to the socials, guys. Sorry for that, but I will be back on track from the next week again. Tomorrow another live, and then the weekend I'm taking off, and then Monday I will be fully back on track. I hope you enjoy the charts, guys. Long term, it's still the same message. I was consistently telling you this is not the bear market. I was almost the only influencer online that was still very bullish. I told you guys, this is a dip. This is not the end. 90% told you, oh, this is the end, 70K, 60K soon. I kept telling you, buy. Buy, because before you know it, we will be at 90K again, and that's exactly where we are. And now I will tell you this, before you know it, we will be above 100K in May, and that's what I say. 26th of May is my birthday. It would be beautiful, a new all-time high on the 26th of May, or on the 16th of May, that's my wife's birthday, or the 18th of May, that's my other daughter Jessa's birthday. Yeah, let's make a new all-time high on Romain's birthday, the 16th May, then another new all-time high on 18 May, and then on 26 May, that 120K that I promised you in May, guys. Now let's quickly jump into the last part of the video. The inspirational quote for today, guys, is happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do is completely in harmony and in balance. When all those three are in line, that is when you feel happiness. And I don't always feel happiness. I'm not this beautiful wonder guy that has happiness all the time, because I am not always in balance. Because sometimes I think I need to train harder. And I say to you, oh, I'm going to train harder, but then I still need to do it to keep that balance. If I don't do it, then I lose balance and you lose a little bit of happiness. When I promise to my followers, hey, I will make videos each and every day until the bull market top, and I don't do that, like yesterday, 2 times, and the day before as well, no, the day before I did one, then I feel off balance. And then I feel less happy because I feel like, I should have made that video, even on my daughter's birthday, but you know, with the moving and everything, I didn't have time. So I think it's very important for people to understand how to get back in balance, and because of that, get more happiness. Your thoughts should be exactly what you say and exactly what you do. So when you start to think about something and start to tell people about something, or say it on whatever social it is, start to act as well. Because when those 3 are in balance, then you will feel completely happy, guys. And that can take a long time. Just be real. Just be authentic. Just don't pretend to be someone else, because then that is always off balance. Because what you're thinking is then not what you're saying, and definitely not what you're doing. That's when you play this role, when you're wearing that mask of who you are not. That's just who you think that other people want you to be. And if you live that life like that, you will be in disbalance and nothing beautiful will happen into your life. So for me, it's very important. Happiness is when you think, what you say, and what you do is completely in harmony. That was everything for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news, the charts, and what do you think about happiness in the end, guys? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing day. See you tomorrow again for the first live from my new location. Bam!